Here's a side-by-side comparison of used fluid versus new fluid. You can kind of see the clearness of the new fluid. Obviously it's going to keep it cooler versus the old fluid. So this unit, this transmission has nothing actually wrong with it now, but the reason why we don't recommend servicing it at this point is because there's a bunch of cleaning chemicals inside the new fluid. It does help keep the transmission cooler, but if there's burnt up clutches or damaged components already in the unit, they just haven't come apart yet, this would be the time, if we put fresh fluid in it, that it's going to free up those components and cause major issues. So in order to kind of cover our own butts, we don't recommend servicing it at this point. We're working on a Hyundai Tucson right now. We don't recommend servicing it at this point just because we don't want the customer to turn around and say, hey, we just had a service and now it has problems. I thought this was actually preventative maintenance. Once it gets to a certain point, it's no longer preventative. It's just, at this point, you just kind of have to drive it, unfortunately, until there's a major problem. And then at that point, you can either rebuild it or replace it. But unfortunately, there's not much more you can do, and not a lot of shops will do it. In terms of actual mileage recommendations, we recommend doing it every 30 to 50,000 miles, servicing your transmission. That's going to prolong the life. This vehicle has 80,000 miles, ergo, so you've gone on multiple trips, you've done a lot of things with it. That's the most likely cause of, why it may be this dark. It depends on what they're using it for. You could be using an SUV for towing and stuff like that, but other than that, there's not much more that we're going to recommend doing, nor that we recommend the customer to do. Don't put any detergents in it. Just leave it the way it is and keep driving it until there's a problem, and then decide what you want to do then. If you guys have any other helpful advice, please leave a comment and let me know. I'd be happy to learn more of what people are doing. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit that like button.